Hello, everyone. My name is Ajit Joseph. I'm an AWS Partner Ambassador specialized in cloud infrastructure. Today, I have SpendOptimo, an Amazon AgentCore powered FinOps solution, which produces autonomous cost optimization. I'm really excited to share SpendOptimo as this is a truly multi-agent autonomous solution which helps organizations optimize their cloud infrastructure costs. Unlike traditional cost management tools that just shows you reports, SpendOptimo actually analyzes, recommends, and execute optimization automatically. Let's take a look at the architecture real quick. Along with the solution, we have a simple React web application interface where you can use chat interface to talk to the agent, which is deployed in AgentCore. Now, there are two types of agents that is deployed. One is an analysis agent, and the other is a workflow agent. Analysis agent is powered by Amazon Nova Pro. This is your FinOps expert. It queries AWS APIs, analyzes your resources against Cost Explorer and compute optimization data, applies your company's policy, and generates recommendations with realistic saving calculations. Then comes the workflow agent, which is again powered by Amazon Nova, but on the lighter version. The agent executes the optimization workflows, adjusts the resource, modifies, validates, and communicates back to the front end. Everything can be easily deployed via the deploy all JS. It takes about 20 to 25 minutes to deploy all the resources. CDK is used to deploy, and there are a list of dependencies which you can see in the GitHub page. Please make sure that if you're trying it out on yourself, ensure that all the dependencies are met. Once installed, you should see the stack up and running in CloudFormation. Once the stack is deployed, you would also receive a CloudFront URL. So let's just copy that, open it up in a browser, and there you have it. This is the SpendOptimo UI interface. Now, this requires authentication, which you would be setting up along with the deployment. So click in sign in with Cognito, then key in the user ID password. So let's start with some questions. Let's say, break down my AWS cost by service for the last 7 days. So SpendOptimo is analyzing. It takes around 20 to 30 seconds to respond. There we have it. And it tells you a clear summary which says, oh, your cost is going up. The trend is 193% higher. And which are the top services which is impacting the cost. Now, let's ask specific questions. Let's say you ask, get EC2 optimization recommendation. So again, SpendOptimo will be thinking and calling all the APIs to get the relevant information. There you have it. So it returned with, oh, there are 5 instances. 4 are T3 medium, 1 is R5 large, and one of those instances, which is R5 large, is actually violating the company's policy because let's say you have a company policy which says you can only have T3 as the approved instance type. So it will tell you that. And now the difference here is it also has an execute recommendations button. This is where the workflow agent comes in to execute recommendation. So it gives you a message that workflow have started. However, this process could take a few minutes, and it runs in the background. So we will again go back to our AWS console to see if there are any updates happening. So if I hit refresh, I see in that instance has been actually stopped. And now if I keep on hitting refresh, see it is coming back up with T3 medium. So there you can see, folks, right? I mean, this is truly autonomous, where it went back to the environment and made sure that the policies are applied, the instances are modified automatically. Okay, now since the optimization has happened, we can go back into the SpendOptimo's chat, and let's ask the same question again, right? What do you recommend at this stage, right? So if I ask the same question about EC2 optimization recommendations, it says, great news, right? Every resources are fully compliant, and there is 0 instances that is violating your company's policy. We can even try another AWS service like S3 buckets. So let's ask a simple question like, analyze my S3 bucket for cost optimization. So it found a total of 10 buckets, and it's saying, oh, there is one recommendation, right, which is for this SpendOptimo test bucket, where it recommends the tiering should be intelligent tiering or transition to Glacier. So a lifecycle policy is what it recommends. So let's go and take a look at the S3 bucket. So here it is. Right now, it doesn't have any lifecycle policy. So that's why it is recommending it. So let's go back to our console, click execute recommendation. Again, the workflow has started. It will be processing in the background. So let's go back to our S3 bucket and keep refreshing to see. Yep, there you go, folks. The agent have added a intelligent tiering as the lifecycle policy to this bucket. So all this is powered through AgentCore, of course. So if you go to AgentCore, right, I mean, these two agents which we have deployed. The SpendOptimo is the analysis agent, which is the core solution which finds the recommendations, and the SpendOptimo workflow is the workflow solution which acts on the recommendation provided by the previous agent. So imagine what a solution like this can do with an enterprise with hundreds and thousands of resources. Agents can quickly go and identify what are the resources that requires optimization. And most importantly, rather than providing you a dashboard, a stat, a number, it takes autonomous actions. The code is available in GitHub in SpendOptimo agent repo. It is publicly available. Please feel free to try this out. It has an extensive README on how to start, how to set your environment, key features, and even have a extensive future enhancements section, which tells you how you can position yourself from an organizational standpoint to enhance this tool in different phases. So please feel free to try this out. Thank you for watching today.